Finding off-road or overland routes in the Northeast can be a real pain. Here in South Central Pennsylvania, gravel roads are few and far between. One of my favorite areas within 2 hours of Baltimore and Washington is Michaux State Forest. This state forest has approximately 84 miles of gravel to explore. Over the last 20 years that I've been driving in Michaux State Forest, I've seen just about every one of those miles. But there are a few roads that are typically gated that you can't normally access throughout the year. Today's goal is to load up in the Jeep with my two kids and find out what Piney Mountain Ridge Road has to offer.
What did we get at the store, guys?
Fish.
Got some orange stuff.
And some food.
Some snacks. What kind of food did we get?
We got some muffins.
Muffins. Yep. So we're going to hit the road.
The road starts just south of Pine Grove Furnace, off of Bendersville Road. The road travels about 12 miles through valleys and ridges in this part of the Appalachian Mountains. If all goes as planned, we'll end up near Caledonia State Park at the end of the road. If this kind of terrain is interesting to you, later on in the video, I'll let you know of 5 other roads that are also only open a few days a year in Michaux State Forest.
Yeah.
I think it's just going to be a normal gravel road. Who knows, though?
But what are those lions?
Lions? Like mountain lions?
My first impression of this route is a fairly typical gravel road for Pennsylvania State Forest. I'm really hoping it gets a little bit rougher, but since I've never been here before, I'm not sure what the future holds. Depending on the terrain, some sections were a little bit rougher than others and very little water.
It's a little bumpier than some of the roads. Big potholes.
I found most roads in Michaux State Forest are passable by most cars in good weather. The only time I've ever gotten stuck during heavy snow.
See anything interesting out there?
Since this road is closed outside of hunting season, every single road crossing is going to have yellow gates. Up until now, that's all I've ever seen of this. So far, nothing too extreme, but we're having a good time and the scenery is beautiful.
A little bumpier here. A lot of horse poop on this road. That's the hardest we could drive through so far.
This part of the state forest is open year-round for public access, just not vehicle access on these roads. It seems this is a popular area for mountain bikers and horseback riding and even hiking access. Here in Pennsylvania, even the gated roads have their own gates. Just something we get used to.
So far, this road is a lot like the other roads that we've seen up here, huh? It's plenty wide enough for 2 vehicles to pass if they need to, and very well maintained. Some sections have a lot of little rocks on top. The section we're on right now is honestly kind of sandy looking, so not too bad. Chilly today, like 53, so windows down, getting cold. Truck.
Found the southern section of this road really smooths out as it drops elevation into Caledonia. One of the things I really like about this route, it actually starts with a public restroom at the one parking lot, and then it drops us out here in Caledonia State Park. And during the summer, there's a public access pool, and there's a great picnic area, and a playground for the kids. I always try to mix in things I know that my kids are going to like. We have a good time driving the back roads, but that's only going to hold their attention for so long. And I found these trips are a lot more successful when I try to mix it up as much as possible. I promised you earlier that I'd let you know what the other 5 seasonal access roads are in Michaux State Forest. And here they are. It's Mons Gap, Canada Hollow, Mountain Creek Hall Road, Enoch Hollow, Stillhouse Hollow Road, and Teaberry Road. I set out this morning hoping to run 3 of these roads. We were successful on the Piney Mountain Ridge Road, but Enoch Hollow, when we got there, was actually closed due to road conditions. And we were all a little tired and cold by the time that we were ready to go to Teaberry, so we ended up calling it a weekend, and maybe next year we can explore some of these other roads. If you plan on traveling to Michaux State Forest, check out this other video that Warren and I did, where we go off-trail to a Native American stone quarry site, some 11,000 years old.